Today I want to show you how to grow large sweet strawberries in your backyard garden. Today we're planting strawberries in Miss Hoss's raised beds. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add some good compost and we're going to add some complete organic fertilizer. Now the compost you can add anytime. The complete organic fertilizer we're going to add today, but ideally you'd want to add this about a week before planting to give it time to start breaking down so that when you do plant those strawberries, it's readily available for those strawberries to get kick started well. We've added our compost and we've added our complete organic fertilizer. Now we'll take our fork and just work it into the soil a little bit, just mix it in gently. Now that we got our compost and our complete organic worked into the soil and we've raked it out nice and smooth, we're applying a mulch. Now the commercial growers are going to use plastic, but for the home gardener, an organic mulch works a lot better. And you pretty much use what you have access to. Now we're using some old hay here that we've had in the barn for a couple of years, but you can use wheat straw, although it can have some wheat seeds in it that become a weed, pine straw, any type of good organic mulch will work. And what that does is it helps insulate those strawberries from the cold weather, the root system, conserve moisture, and helps with weed control. Now what I learned years ago, it's much easier to apply the mulch first and to plant into it than it is to plant first and apply the mulch afterwards. Now what we're planting is a Chandler strawberry. Chandler is a June bearing strawberry, and we prefer plugs over bare root, because if you use bare root, you're going to have some transplant shock and it's going to take a little while for them to get over that. With these plugs, we can put them directly into there and they never go through transplant shock and they're good to go. Now this June bearing strawberry for us in the deep south, we're going to plant in October and we're going to have strawberries early spring. Now, how deep should you plant your strawberries? I'm going to show you right here. You want to plant them about right there. You don't want to plant them too shallow and you don't want to plant them too deep. That's the ideal height to plant them right there. This raised bed is 4 feet wide, and that's ideal for any raised bed width, because that's the ideal width so you can work from either side. The way we're planting our strawberries in here is we're coming off 1 foot from the edge, planting a row, and then we're planting a row in the middle. And what that gives us, it gives us 1 foot spacing in between the rows. Now the plants in the rows, you can plant anywhere from 12 to 18 inches. We're planting here today 12-inch spaces in between plants. Now here in Zone 8, we rarely get down below 20 degrees. And our strawberries won't go completely dormant. They'll still have some green in them pretty much all winter long. But if you was to have one of those cold spells come in, just simply take your straw and cover them up like that to keep the frost and cold weather off of them, and then remove it a few days later when the cold snap has ended. Now you guys up north in Zone 6, you're going to have completely dormant strawberries during the wintertime. They're going to go completely brown. But that root system is going to continue to develop. So you're going to want to straw or mulch your strawberries to protect them. Planting strawberries in the fall in October is a great way to get ahead and have those strawberries come off early in the springtime. Now you can also plant them in the spring, but planting them in the fall works really good for these June bearing strawberries. Now this bed that we planted today is about 24 feet long and 4 feet wide, and a 50 plug flat worked out perfect for it. So if you want to know more about our products or you want to learn more about vegetable garden, check out these videos.